and welcome to part 15. We're finally going to handle the first dungeon of Majora's Mask, and aren't you excited? I know I am. So yeah, I am going to be grabbing all the stray fairies in this dungeon at the same time. I should be doing that with every dungeon, because it's usually easiest just to do the stray fairies at the same time as doing the actual dungeon. The only exception might be the third one, because the third one's actually pretty hard. At least I had a lot harder time with it than I did with the fourth. But that's just me. There's actually nothing in that beehive, so... Down there, you could probably hear the battle music. A little. Down there is the little black spheres of evilness. If you fall down there, you pretty much have to avoid them, or you could fight them if you really want to. I don't, but you know, maybe you do. This first room is pretty much just fly to the end. The stray fairies do become much harder to find in later dungeons. In this one, they're all pretty straightforward. Only a few of them are really hidden. This place is just like the Poison Swamp, which is your very obvious hint that the water here is just as poisonous as it was outside in Woodfall proper. See what I mean? The stray fairies literally just walk to your lap. Whatever, you know what I mean. They literally just come to you. You don't even need to try. Whoa. Those big lily pad things, you're not going to see it in this playthrough, but if you go on those as Human Link, they will try to eat you. I didn't bother doing it in this playthrough, because I don't see why you'd ever bother to do it. Who honestly is going to try as Human Link? Except maybe to attempt to jump onto the middle platform, but I never try that. It's kind of obvious that you can't get up there. And that's how you kill those stupid turtle things, which I believe are called snappers or something to that effect. And apparently you can't lure them over by going in a flower. I'll just have to go to them. And the phone's ringing. Isn't that nice? Sigh! I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And now, of course, the audio is going to be out of sync. You can thank the phone for that. Anyway. I don't mind pausing the video when I'm recording because there's absolutely no chance of anything going out of sync, but when I pause it while recording my commentary, it always goes out of sync because there's absolutely no way to resync it properly without being extremely patient, and I'm not that patient. But anyway, here's the dungeon map. Yeah, that's all I have to say. It's not all that important, it's just a dungeon map. It's important in some later dungeons, like every Zelda game, but in the first dungeon, it's not all that useful. Like every Zelda game. Hooray for the gold chests. It's in this game that they started to color code their chests to give you a little hint as to what's inside them. They didn't really do it in Ocarina of Time too much, with the exception of the boss key chests. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I imagine if they ever did a Master Quest version of this game, they would remove those lily pad things in that room and make you swim across in the poison. Because, really, as for anyone who's played Master Quest, I really do have to point out, it's not really about being hard so much as it is about being really cheap. The puzzles aren't really difficult, it's just, most of them are based on glitches and stuff like that. It's not very fair. It starts out sort of fun, but then it just gets ridiculous. Like in the fire temple, you have to like light a torch. You light torches that are literally poking out of the ceiling by like half a pixel. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. You have to like light torches. You have to fire your arrow through a torch to light another torch, which is on the other, which is the complete other end of a room, and it's all hazy and there's no way to zoom in. It's almost impossible to do. It's ridiculous. At one point you have to shoot a bomb chew so it goes down through a bottomless pit and then comes back up the other side. Somehow. It's, like I said, it's based on glitches. It's stupid. That's a glitch anyway. Not really a glitch, more like a stupid oversight, but still. Anyway, back to this. The bunny hood makes this not really any easier. It's not that hard to do this without the bunny hood, but it's less tedious with the bunny hood, shall I say. I prefer to put away my stick after each, after I light each torch, so that way I can relight it on that torch, and then there's less chance of it burning out. Oop, I got hurt by those moths there. If you let the moths touch you, they're attracted to the fire, it'll hurt you. I'm not really sure why they chose to do that in this game, but as far as I remember, it's only in this dungeon. I'm probably wrong on that, but I don't remember it in any other dungeon, so maybe it is. If I sound slightly congested, that's because I am. Or it could be because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. 10 o'clock's not even that early, unless you're Ryan. Hooray for dragonflies. So yeah, here's our second major dungeon item, and when I say I use the word major very loosely here. Out of sync audio. So yeah, I'll see you in part 16. Bye.